आज हामी पोलर फर्मको बारेमा डिस्कस गर्दैछौँ. So actually polar form के हो त? What is this? So we have to find like this. So for this we have to take the graph. This is origin, this is x, this is y axis, y is the y axis, ox is the x axis. So let's take one point P. एउटा कुनै point P लियौं, which coordinate is x comma y, जसको coordinate x comma y छ. So let's draw the line from O to P. O बाट P सम्म एउटा line draw गरौँ र त्यो length लाई हामी r लेखौँ. So it is supposed by r. So if we take the line, the angle made by this line with x axis is theta. This is theta. This is the angle made by this line with x axis, and draw a line from P on x axis, OX, which is perpendicular. So PM is perpendicular on OX. So in this way हामी हेर्न सक्छौं x, y को मिनिङ यसमा चाहिँ ओरिजिन बाट यो m सम्मको डिस्टेन्स इज x, दिस इज x, र m बाट p सम्मको डिस्टेन्सलाई हामी यहाँ y भन्छौं, दिस इज y. That's why its coordinate is x, y. So we can see over here the value coordinate of x, y can be expressed in the polar form. So let's see what will happen. Let z is equal to x plus iy be a complex number. So how can we change this x, y, which is complex number? It is also known as Cartesian form. Now we are going to change this Cartesian form into polar form. So one system to another system. So how to change? Look at here. So in this right angle triangle, AOPM, we can find out the value of cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. It is the formula of cos theta. So if you look over in this figure, then the base is x. So write down x, and the hypotenuse is r. So for this right angle, this is the hypotenuse, the side which is just opposite to the right angle. So write down r. If you cross multiply this term, then we get x is equal to r cos theta. यसरी x को भ्यालु r cos theta गर्न सकिन्छ. र यो x भनेको, अब यो x भनेको r cos theta भयो, r cos theta. And similarly, when we find the value of sine theta from this triangle, then we can find out like this. So let's write the formula: perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So this is the formula of sine theta. It is the trigonometrical relation of sine theta, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So in this figure, perpendicular is the side which is just opposite to the reference angle, this angle. So this is perpendicular, or we can say it is a height. So this height should be written over here, and hypotenuse means the side which is just opposite to the right angle. So write down r. So if you cross multiply, if you find the value of y over here, then r times sine theta. So write down r times sine theta. So in this way, hence z is equal to x plus iy, and the value of x is r cos theta. So write down r cos theta. This is I is same, and the value of y is r sine theta. So r sine theta. So if you take common r from here, then we get cos theta plus I sine theta. So in this way, we can convert x plus iy into r times cos theta plus I sine theta, where R is the radius, polar radius. It is also known as polar radius or simply radius. OP को distance radius हो र theta भनेको angle made by this line with x-axis. This theta is also called amplitude of this complex number. Amplitude, it is also called amplitude. This angle is said to be amplitude. So in this way we can convert x plus iy into polar form. So this form is known as polar form, which is polar form. Also we can write which is a polar form. Polar form. So now we can find out this is, suppose this is equation 1 and also this is equation 2. Now dividing equation 1 by 2, then dividing equation 2 by 1, then we get r sine theta divided by r cos theta is equal to y upon x. Y upon x. So if you cut down this r and r, then we get tan theta is equal to y upon x. So this is one of the formula to find the amplitude of this system. So from tan theta हामी tan theta बाट theta को भ्यालु निकाल्न सक्छौं, जसलाई amplitude भनिन्छ. Tan theta is equal to y upon s. Similarly, if you squaring like this, so squaring of this equation and squaring of this equation. So let's squaring of equation 1 means squaring, write down squaring and adding equation 1 and 2. So what we get? X square, that means it is x square, and that means this is y square. So it is the sum of square of them is equal to r square cos square theta plus r square sine square theta. So if you solve it, then we get x square plus r square is equal to r square. It is common. So cos square plus sine square theta, and we get x square plus y square is equal to r square because it is 1. Its value is 1. So trigonometric relation, from trigonometric relation we get sine square theta plus cos square theta means 1. So if you find out the value of r from here, then we get r is equal to root under x square plus r square. So this is the formula to find the value of r or radius. OP distance लाई हामी r भन्छौं. यो r को भ्यालु पत्ता लगाउने तरिका root under x square plus y square हो र थीटा पत्ता लगाउने तरिका tan theta is equal to y upon x हो. So यो दुईटा formula we have to remember to solve the question. Okay, now let's study about de Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. So what actually de Moivre's theorem? So let's write down the statement. So for any positive integer n, we have r cos theta plus I sin theta, which is also known as polar form. This is polar form, r times cos theta plus I sin theta. जुन कुरा हामीले भर्खरै पढ्यौं, यसको पावर n हुँदाखेरि यसको रिजल्ट कस्तो आउँछ? r to the power n times cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So this is the result obtained from this term. यदि कुनै पोलर फर्मलाई पावर n गरिएको छ भने यहाँ r को पावर n र त्यसपछि यो एंगल अर्थात एम्प्लिट्युड अथवा यो एंगल अथवा डिरेक्सनमा n ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने cos n थीटा प्लस n टाइम्स दिस थीटा जुन थियरमलाई हामी डी मोइभस थियरम भन्छौं डी मोइभस थियरमले स्टेट गरेको हाम्रो स्टेटमेन्ट भयो र यही स्टेटमेन्टलाई अब हामी प्रुभ गर्छौं सो आवर क्वेशन इज स्टेट एन्ड प्रुभ डी मोइभस थियरम सो what is the proof now let's look the proof we can prove this statement by following this so we prove this theorem by induction हामी यो थियरमलाई इन्डक्सन प्रोसेसबाट प्रुभ गर्न सक्छौं इन्डक्सन मेथड भनेको के हो बाइ इन्डक्सन मेथड अथवा प्रोसेस इन्डक्सन मेथड सो फर दिस वी हैव टु राइट डाउन फर n इज इक्वल टु 1 फर्स्ट अफ अल यो स्टेटमेन्ट LHS RHS दुवै साइडमा r को n को ठाउँमा 1 राख्नुहोस् 1 राख्दा हाम्रो स्टेटमेन्ट हुन आउँछ r को ठाउँमा 1 and cos theta plus I sin theta oh it is r not this one this is r and n को ठाउँमा 1 is equal to r power 1 and bracket मा cos 1 into theta plus I sin 1 into theta जहाँ n छ त्यहाँ 1 राख्दा we get this term r times cos theta plus I sin theta power n this n converted into 1 and this n also changes to 1 and n यहाँ छ त्यसमा पनि 1 into भयो यसो गर्दा we get r times cos theta plus I sin theta power 1 it doesn't matter and r times cos 1 times theta means it is theta and I sin 1 times theta means it is theta. So, यदि हामीले यो स्टेटमेन्ट हेर्यौं भने LHS is equal to RHS छ that's why this theorem is true for n is equal to 1 जहाँ LHS र RHS exactly same छ त्यसैले so theorem is true for n is equal to 1 Similarly, if you put for n is equal to 2, यसरी नै 1 राखे जस्तै अब हामी 2 राख्छौं n को ठाउँमा LHS मा जहाँ n छ त्यहाँ 2 राखौं so in this way we get r times cos theta plus I sin theta power 2 is equal to r power 2 in the place of n we have 2 and cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. If you solve it, then what will you get? Now look at here. Now this one r square. This is r square, no mention. And here cos a. This is a plus b power 2 means a plus b whole square. Now we can use algebraic formula. A plus b whole square means it is a square plus 2ab 2 sin theta cos theta plus b square means I square sin square theta. So this is the formula obtained from this. So RHS is same cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. This is same. So r square so this is cos square theta and I square means this value of I square is 1 minus 1 so it will be minus sin square theta and 2 sin theta 2ab means here is also I यहाँ I छुट्यो I पनि हुन्छ 2 sin theta cos theta into I this is the value and it is same r cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. So हामीले यो टर्म र यो टर्मलाई हामीले एकै ठाउँमा राखेका छौं यहाँ चाहिँ I स्क्वायर को ठाउँमा -1 आउँछ -1 राख्दा it is minus sin square theta and this middle term is same, and the RHS is also same. So if we solve it, then cos square theta minus sin square theta means it is also trigonometrical relation. So its formula is cos 2 theta. This is cos 2 theta, and here is also 2 sin theta. Cos theta means also sin 2 theta, and this I means this one. So r square is equal to cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. So theorem is true for n is equal to 2. अब हामीले यहाँ यसको ठाउँमा यो टर्म लेख्यौं, 2 sin cos को ठाउँमा sin 2 थीटा लेखौं, यो टर्म एज इट इज छ। अब हामीले एलएचएस र आरएचएस हेर्यौं भने यसमा के पाउँछौं भने एलएचएस मा भएको टर्म र आरएचएस मा भएको टर्म एक्ज्याक्टली दे आर सेम। दैट्स व्हाई दिस थियरम इज ट्रू फर n इज इक्वल टु 2। n इज इक्वल टु 1 राख्दा जसरी थियरम ट्रू भयो, n इज इक्वल टु 2 राख्दा पनि यो थियरम ट्रू भयो। नाउ फर n इज इक्वल टु k, n को भ्यालु 1 र 2 राखे जस्तै अब हामी k को भ्यालु राख्छौं। यो k को भ्यालु राख्दा हाम्रो स्टेटमेन्ट हुन्छ r टाइम्स cos थीटा प्लस I sin थीटा होल पावर k, n को ठाउँमा k आयो। त्यसरी नै यताको टर्म के हुन्छ r पावर n means r पावर k, and it is cos n theta means it is cos k theta plus I sin n theta। हाम्रो डी मोइभर्स को स्टेटमेन्ट में जहाँ जहाँ पावर n, जहाँ जहाँ n देखिन्छ त्यो n को ठाउँमा k राख्नुहोस्। यहाँ n छ, k छ, r पावर n भनेको ठाउँमा k, cos n theta भनेको ठाउँमा n को ठाउँमा k, I sin n theta means here is also k. So write down k wherever there is n. So we can suppose this theorem, suppose the theorem is true for n is equal to k। n is equal to k हुँदा यो theorem true छ भनेर यहाँ चाहिँ मान्नुहोस्। त्यसपछि हामी के गर्छौं, for n is equal to k plus 1 राख्छौं। यो स्टेपलाई हामी इन्डक्सन मेथड भन्छौं। एक पटक 1 को लागि ट्रू हुन्छ, 2 को लागि ट्रू हुन्छ, k को लागि ट्रू हुन्छ भने फर्दर k पछि आउने स्टेप k plus 1 को लागि पनि यो ट्रू हुन्छ भनेर देखाउने प्रोसेस नै इन्डक्सन मेथड हो। यो इन्डक्सन मेथड अनुसार हामीले प्रब्लम सल्भ गरिरहेका छौं, थियरम प्रुफ गरिरहेका छौं। सो n is equal to k plus 1 गर्दा we have this one, we have r times cos theta plus I sin theta whole power k plus 1 is equal to r power k plus 1 and cos k plus 1 into theta plus I times sin k plus 1 into theta. So we will show the theorem is true for n is equal to k plus 1. So we can suppose it equation 1 को हेल्प लिएर हामीले यो इक्वेसनलाई अथवा यो थियरमलाई हामी ट्रू बनाउन खोजिरहेका छौं। इक्वेसन 1 को हेल्पबाट यदि यो थियरम ट्रू छ भने यसपछि आउने एक स्टेप बढीको हाम्रो स्टेटमेन्ट पनि ट्रू हुन्छ भनेर देखाउँदै छौं। सो अब हामी यो केस r टाइम्स cos थीटा प्लस I sin थीटा को पावर k plus 1, r को पावर k plus 1 भनेको जहाँ जहाँ k छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ अब n k plus 1 राख्छौं, अथवा जहाँ n छ त्यो n को प्लेसमा हामी k plus 1 राख्छौं। त्यसले यो n को प्लेस हो k plus 1, यो n को प्लेस k plus 1, यो k को प्लेस छ, यसमा k plus 1 राख्नु पर्यो। त्यो अनुसार हामी यसलाई देखाउँछौं। यसको लागि हामी यो गरौं, फर दिस मल्टिप्लाइङ इक्वेसन 1 by r times cos theta plus I sin theta यो टर्मले हामी इक्वेसन 1 लाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं देन वी गेट माथिको इक्वेसन यो स्टेटमेन्ट LHS इज इक्वल टु RHS यो इक्वेसनलाई r टाइम्स cos थीटा प्लस I sin थीटा ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने so what we will get then r times cos theta plus I sin theta so this polar form and this polar form are same so here is k and here is 1 so we can write down k plus 1 LHS this LHS into this term multiplying term if we multiply together then we get this term same base this base same and power is k here is power 1 so we can write k plus 1 similarly if you multiply this term also by this one k plus 1 times theta I sin k plus 1 times theta into r times cos theta plus r sin theta so RHS मा भएको यो टर्मलाई पनि हाम्रो यो मल्टिप्लाइङ टर्म हाम्रो यो छ यो टर्मले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा व्हाट विल बी द रिजल्ट लेट्स सी कस्तो रिजल्ट आउँछ हामी हेरौं RHS अलरेडी यो छ कपी गर्ने यसमा चाहिँ यो मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने टर्म चाहिँ इन्टु गरेपछि हामीसँग आउने टर्म भनेको दिस टर्म इन्टु दिस टर्म r र r लाई एक ठाउँमा राख्ने पहिला सरी इक्वेसन 1 लाई भनेपछि यहाँ k plus 1 हुँदैन सरी यो k plus 1 हुँदैन त्यो रङ देखे इक्वेसन 1 लाई यसले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने सो वी हैव इक्वेसन 1 इज दिस इक्वेसन 1 लाई हामी यसले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दै छौं r टाइम्स cos थीटा I sin थीटा ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दै छौं एन्ड इक्वेसन 1 भनेको यो हो यो टर्म लेखौं r को पावर k cos k थीटा प्लस I sin k थीटा यसलाई हामी r टाइम्स cos थीटा प्लस I sin थीटा यसले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दै छौं र यो मल्टिप्लाई गरेको टर्मबाट आउनु पर्ने रिजल्ट यो हो बिकज वी आर गोइङ टु प्रुभ दिस थ्योरम इज ट्रू फर n इज इक्वल टु k plus 1 so if we multiply this r and r को पावर k together then we get r power k plus 1 यहाँ पावर k यहाँ पावर 1 so altogether k plus 1 and this into this so what will happen now cos k theta plus I sin k theta into cos theta plus I sin theta now solving together k plus 1 so multiplying this and this all together so if you multiply this and this we get cos k theta into cos theta यसले यसलाई मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा हाम्रो आउँछ रिजल्ट cos k plus 1 times theta cos k theta plus theta यस्तो गरौँ अझ cos k theta plus theta plus I sin k theta plus theta यो टर्म आउँछ यसरी गरौँ हाम्रो अगाडिको पोलर फर्मको मल्टिप्लिकेसनको रुलबाट हामी के भन्न सक्छौं cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1 into cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2 बाट cos theta 1 plus theta 2 आउँछ भनेको यहाँ जुन एंगल छ यहाँ जुन एंगल छ एकै ठाउँमा एड गर्ने sin र sin को जुन एंगल छ त्यसलाई एकै ठाउँमा एड गर्ने यसो गर्दा हाम्रो रिजल्ट k theta plus theta एक ठाउँमा आउँछ र यो k theta plus theta पनि एक ठाउँमा आउँछ यसलाई कम्बाइन गर्दाखेरि यो रिजल्ट देखिन्छ नाउ r को पावर k plus 1 this is cos k plus 1 times theta plus I sin k plus 1 times theta यसरी हामीले देख्न सक्छौं LHS पनि हाम्रो एक्ज्याक्टली सेम छ यो देखाउनु पर्ने टर्मको LHS ठीक छ RHS हाम्रो r को पावर k plus 1 छ यहाँ पनि r को पावर k plus 1 cos k plus 1 into theta यो पनि सेम छ I sin k plus 1 into theta that is also same so in this way LHS is equal to RHS we can prove by equation 1 मा पोलर फर्म यो फर्मले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा आउने टर्म एक्ज्याक्टली दिस टर्म इज इक्वल टु दिस टर्म हुन्छ सो द theorem is true for n is equal to k plus 1. So from this we can conclude that theorem is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Here is power k plus 1. Here is also power k plus 1. So n को ठाउँमा k plus 1 राख्दा पनि यो theorem true हुन्छ. Hence by, so last conclusion is, hence by mathematical induction, we can say that theorem is true for all positive integer. So by mathematical induction, the theorem is true for all positive integer n. So this completes the proof. यसरी यो तरिकाबाट यो theorem प्रुभ हुन्छ. सो यो टपिक्स पोलर फर्म सँग रिलेटेड छ. अब हामीले यो दिएको कम्प्लेक्स नम्बरलाई पोलर फर्ममा कन्भर्ट गर्नु छ. So this is the question. Change or convert this complex number into polar form. So how to change? So its solution is, so here 2 plus 2i is equal to x plus iy. We can suppose it like this. यो x plus iy को form मा छ. यो question x plus iy को form मा भएको हुनाले if you compare this one, the value of x is 2 and value of y is also 2. यदि हामीले यसलाई compare गर्यौं भने x is equal to 2 हुन्छ. real part we can compare, and imaginary part we can equating or comparing. So value of y is 2. x र y को भ्यालु दुईटै 2 आउँछ. र पोलर फर्ममा लानको लागि हामीलाई r र थीटा को भ्यालु थाहा पाउनु पर्छ. So for r, so r is equal to x square plus y square. This is the formula to find the value of r. So let's put the value of x and y, which is given here. So x means 2 and y means again 2. So if you solve it, 4 plus 4, this is 8. And if you find out the square root of 8, then we get 2 root 2. 8 को square root 2 root 2 हुन्छ. And for theta, we have to find out the value of tan theta. Theta पत्ता लगाउनको लागि हामीसँग अर्को भ्यालु छ. Tan theta is equal to y upon x. So this is the formula to find the angle, this theta. So let's substitute the value of y and x. Y is 2, x is again 2. If you cancel this one, then this is 1. So here is tan theta, and the value of 1 in terms of tan is 45 degree. Here, since x and y both are positive, so it lies in first quadrant. एंगल पत्ता लगाउनको लागि पहिला कुन क्वाड्रेन्टमा पर्छ भनेर डिटरमाइन गर्नुपर्छ. यो जुन हामी x र y को भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युट गरिरहेका छौं, यहाँ x को भ्यालु पनि पोजिटिभमा छ, y को भ्यालु पनि पोजिटिभमा छ, र हामीलाई थाहा छ x र y यदि दुवै पोजिटिभ छ भने its value lies in first quadrant. First quadrant means the value lying between 0 and 90 degree. First quadrant means this one. This is first quadrant, this is first quadrant, this is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. 0 देखि 90 बीचमा हाम्रो भ्यालु यसमा पर्छ. 90 देखि 180 को बीचमा भ्यालु यो पर्छ. Here is x plus, y also plus. Here the value of sine of x is negative and sine of y is positive. In third quadrant, value of x is negative and sine of y is also negative. In fourth quadrant, sine of x is positive and sine of y is negative. So this is the cast rule, C-A-S-T, cast rule. So when two lines, one of horizontal line, another vertical line, intersect each other, then we can see the four parts, four rooms. These four rooms are known as the quadrants. So in first quadrant, the both sine of x and y both are positive. Here, so यो y एक्सिस भन्दा यतापट्टि आउँदा x को साइन नेगेटिभ हुन्छ, यहाँ पनि नेगेटिभ छ, अनि x एक्सिस भन्दा माथि जाँदा y को साइन अलवेज पोजिटिभ हुन्छ, तर x एक्सिस को बिलोमा चाहिँ y को साइन अलवेज नेगेटिभ हुन्छ. So our x and y both positive means this plus sign belongs to the first quadrant. That's why our angle should lie between 0 and 90 degree. So 1 को value 45 हुन्छ. यहाँ दुवैतिरको 10 eliminate गरियो भने हामी पाउँछौं 45 degree. 10 quit भयो. So theta is equal to 45 degree. So 2 plus 2i is equal to, our polar form is r cos theta plus I sin theta. So this is polar form, r times cos theta plus I times sin theta. भर्खरै हामीले r र थीटा को भ्यालु obtain गर्यौं. अब यो r र थीटा को भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युट गरौं. r is equal to, here is r को भ्यालु 2√2 छ, यहाँ भ्यालु राखौं 2√2. थीटा को भ्यालु जस्ट नाउ हामीले 45 डिग्री निकाल्यौं. 45 प्लस I sin थीटा भनेको यो पनि के आयो, थीटा को ठाउँमा 45 आयो. सो दिस इज द पोलर फर्म. सो यो क्वेशनलाई हामी पोलर फर्ममा लाँदा यस्तो लेख्न सक्छौं. 2 plus 2i भन्ने फर्म कार्टेशियन फर्म भयो, सिम्पल कम्प्लेक्स नम्बर को फर्म भयो. यसलाई पोलर फर्ममा लाँदा r र थीटा को फर्ममा लानुपर्ने भएको हुनाले पहिले नै r र थीटा को भ्यालु निकालौं र त्यो भ्यालुलाई यहाँ सब्स्टिट्युट गरेपछि यो फर्म न्यू फर्ममा चाहिँ कन्भर्ट भयो. सो दिस फर्म इज polar form. Again we are going to change this complex number into polar form. Same question repeated. So question is slightly different, but we have to change it into polar form. So let's write this one term. Let I minus √3 is equal to x plus iy. So if you compare this question into x plus iy, then we get this one. Here x is equal to what? Value of x is, this is real number and this is real part. So write down minus √3, and this is imaginary part because I is here. So this is imaginary part. So the coefficient of I is 1. So your question my x को value x र minus √3 we can compare, and y is compared with 1. So the value of y is 1. So first of all find out the radius, this polar radius. So its formula is x square plus y square. Then let's substitute the value. The value of x is minus √3 whole square and value of y is 1 square. So if we solve it, then we get minus square means it is positive. √3 square means it is 3. So 3 plus 1 means 4 and the square root of 4 is 2. So in this way we also find the value of tan theta. So tan theta is equal to y upon x. So if we put the value of y over here, then we get 1 upon minus √3. So here is tan theta, and minus 1 upon √3 means tan something degree. So what is the angle? So here, since if you look the value of x and y, the sine of x is negative and sine of y is positive. So it is regarding concerned about this sign. X र y को साइन कस्तो छ भन्नेमा डिपेन्ड गर्छ यो कुन क्वाड्रेन्टमा पर्छ भनेर। यहाँ x को साइन नेगेटिभ छ, साइन अफ x इज नेगेटिभ and sine of y is positive. So it lies in second quadrant. So this, from this reason we can write here 180 degree minus theta. Theta means 1 upon root 3. हाम्रो 10 मा 30 डिग्री को भ्यालु हुन आउँछ। सो we can write 180 minus 30. Second quadrant means this second quadrant, x, this is x axis, this is y, and this is y axis. So second quadrant is this one. So here the angle is 180 minus theta. So one write down the 180 minus theta. Theta means 1 upon root 3 means the minimum angle is 30 degree. Tan ma 30 degree ko value 1 upon root 3 huncha. That means tan 30 means 1 upon root 3. So 180 minus theta we can write. So tan theta is equal to tan 150 degree. So if we cancel this 10 or equating from this equation, theta is equal to 150 degree. So hence in this way, hence I minus root 3 is equal to r times cos theta plus I sin theta. So this is the question and its polar form is like this. Polar form ma value राखौं, r भनेको value 2 छ, cos theta means 150, its value is 150 degree, plus I sin 150 degree. So this is a polar form, which is polar form. R र थीटा को फर्म नै पोलर फर्म हो। हामीले r र थीटा को ठाउँमा भ्यालु यसरी पुट गरेपछि this equation converted into polar form. So in this way we can solve any complex number into polar form. So this question is related to de Moivre's theorem, and we have to find the value of this expression by using de Moivre's theorem. So it is the application of de Moivre's theorem. यो question मा अब हामी de Moivre's theorem apply गर्न गइरहेका छौं. So its solution is this one. So as you know that, we know that de Moivre's statement is this one, r times cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power n, means we can write it as r to the power n and cos n theta plus I sin n times this angle. So n times this angle. So this is de Moivre's theorem. We know that from de Moivre's. So 2 times cos 15 degree plus I times sin 50 degree whole power 6 means, look at once, यदि हामीले यहाँ हेर्यौं भने हाम्रो यो फर्म भनेको de Moivre's theorem को फर्म हो, स्टेटमेन्ट हो। यसमा r को ठाउँमा 2 छ, r को भ्यालु 2 दिएको छ, थीटा को भ्यालु 15 दिएको छ, यसरी नै थीटा को भ्यालु 15 छ एज इन क्वेशन, एन्ड n को भ्यालु 6 दिएको छ भने हाम्रो यो स्टेटमेन्टलाई we can modify like this. हामीले यो एक्सप्रेसनलाई यो तरिकाबाट लेख्न सकिन्छ। हामीले यसलाई यसरी मोडिफाई गरे जस्तै यो क्वेशनलाई यो फर्ममा मोडिफाई गर्दा कस्तो हुन्छ, लेट्स सी। r means here is 2, यो हाम्रो स्टेटमेन्ट de Moivre's theorem, त्यसमा चाहिँ r को भ्यालु 2 छ, r को भ्यालु 2 छ। सो राइट डाउन भ्यालु अफ r is 2 and भ्यालु अफ n is, n को ठाउँमा 6 छ, सो राइट डाउन 6. Then after cos n, value of n is 6, so 6 into theta means here theta is 15. Theta को प्लेसमा 15 छ. So write down 15 degree plus I sine value of n is 6. So write down 6 and theta, value of theta is 15. So write down 15. So if you multiply this one, 2 power 6 means 64 and cos 15 6 is 90 plus I sine 15 6 is 90. So this is the expression obtained from de Moivre's theorem. So यस्तो expression लाई हामीले खोल्दाखेरि यो आउँछ. Now we can put the value. Cos 90 degree means what? The value of cos 90 is 0 and value of sin 90 means it is 1. So I into 1. So now we can write 64 into I. 64I. So this is the value obtained from this expression by using de Moivre's theorem. I into 1 means I into 64, 64I. Now we have another question. Apply de Moivre's theorem to compute this one, 1 by 2 plus I root 3 upon 2 power 7. So first of all, we have to change this expression into polar form. If polar form छैन भने we can't use de Moivre's theorem. So de Moivre's theorem directly related with polar form. So this is x plus iy, which is also called Cartesian form. So first of all, we have to change into polar form. So let's change the value of this 1 by 2 plus I times root 3 by 2. So this is the form in the form of x plus iy. यो फर्मलाई x plus iy सँग compare गरौँ. Comparing गर्दा के आउँछ? Real part. So by comparing we get x is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to root 3 upon 2. So these two values obtained after comparing this LHS and RHS, real part is equal to real part, x is equal to 1 by 2, imaginary part is equal to imaginary part. So value of y is root 3 upon 2. So we can find out from these two value r and theta. So the formula of r is x square plus y square. So write down the value. Substitute the value. A value of x is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 square. Value of y is root 3 divided by 2 whole square. This one. So if you calculate this value, this will be 1 by 4 and root 3 square means 3, 2 square means 4. So if you take the LCM from these two terms, the 1 plus 3 means it is 4 and 4 by 4 is 1. So it is 1. Similarly, tan theta. So write down tan theta, which formula is this one, y upon x, and the value of y is root 3 upon 2 divided by value of x is 1 by 2. So we can cancel 2 into and finally we get root 3. So tan theta is equal to tan 60 degree. As you know that tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Root 3 भनेको tan को 60 degree को value हो. So if we compare tan theta and tan 60, then we get theta is equal to 60 degree. So in this way we can change this expression into polar form. So 1 upon 2 plus I root 3 divided by 2 is equal to r times cos theta plus I sin theta. Let's substitute the value of r and theta over here. So 1 by 2 plus I root 3 divided by 2. The value of r is 1 and the value of theta is 60 degree. 60 plus I sin 60 degree. अब हामीलाई यो क्वेशन छँदैछ तर क्वेशन 7 भएको हुनाले so by question 1/2 plus I √3 डिवाइड बाई 2 यसको पावर 7 भएको हुनाले हामीले यसलाई पनि पावर 7 गर्नुपर्छ cos 60 डिग्री प्लस I sin 60 डिग्री को पावर 7 सो क्वेशनमा पावर 7 भएको हुनाले दिस इज इक्वल टु दिस भयो भने यो एक्सप्रेसनमा पनि पावर 7 इन्सर्ट गर्ने र यो पावरमा अब now we can use de Moivre's theorem. So if you use the de Moivre's theorem, it will be 60 into 7 I sin 60 degree into 7. So this is obtained by de Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. यो स्टेपबाट यो स्टेप आउनुको पछाडि de Moivre's theorem युज भयो now we can put cos 7 6 जा 420 plus I sin 420 so in this way we can apply de Moivre's theorem okay now we can calculate the value of this expression so if you multiply this one we get cos 420 I sin 420 so let's write this value now cos 420 means cos 360 plus 60 that means 420 degree plus I sin 360 plus 60 so it means sin 420 भनेको 360 plus 60 हो if you find out the value then this will be cos 60 plus 360 plus theta means it is positive it is first quadrant it lies in first quadrant this is x this is y this is x dash this is y dash so यसमा चाहिँ 360 minus theta हुन्छ अनि 360 plus theta भनेको यो फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेन्ट हुन्छ फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेन्ट यो वेबाट हामी चाहिँ गर्न सक्छौं I sin 60 degree 360 plus theta means theta sin 60 and cos 60 means 1 upon 2 sin 60 means √3 upon 2 so this is the value obtained by this question by using de Moivre's theorem so this is the final solution which is shown here so we have another question find the cube roots of unity by de Moivre's theorem by means by using de Moivre's theorem so de Moivre's theorem को use गरेर हामीले 1 को क्यूब रुटहरु निकाल्नु पर्ने छ क्वेशन को डिमान्ड त्यो हो so let's write the de Moivre's theorem and its solution is cube root of unity means let z cube is equal to 1 so unity means it is 1 unity को ठाउँमा 1 लेख्न सकिन्छ र यसलाई क्यूब रुट गर्दाखेरि हामी यतापट्टि क्यूब लेख्न सक्छौं यताको क्यूब रुट हटाउँदा यसलाई पावर 3 लेख्न सकिन्छ so 1 means here 1 plus 0 into I when it is expressed in x plus iy then we can express like this 1 लाई x plus iy को फर्ममा लेख्ने अब हामी यहाँ हेर्न सक्छौं x भनेको 1 y भनेको 0 so by comparing this expression with x plus iy then we get x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0 so from this we can calculate the value of r like this so 1 square plus 0 means it is 1 and similarly tan theta is equal to y upon x the value of y is 0 value of x is 1 so 0 upon any finite number is equal to 0 so 0 means again tan 0 its value is 0 means tan 0 degree so if you compare this and this then we get theta is equal to 0 degree so z cube is equal to 1 plus 0 I means it is r cos theta plus I sin theta this is called polar form हामीले de Moivre's theorem use गर्ने भन्ने बित्तिकै always polar form मा कन्भर्ट गर्नुपर्छ without polar form we can't use the de Moivre's theorem so r र थीटा निकालेर यहाँ राख्ने बित्तिकै पोलर फर्ममा एक्सप्रेस हुन्छ So z cube is equal to r means it is 1 and cos theta means it is 0 degree, sine theta means it is 0 degree. This is the polar form of 1. So it is polar form, it is polar form, write down in this one. So change into general polar form. So cos 0 degree plus 360 into k plus I sine 0 degree plus 360 into k. So this is called general polar form. General polar form. This is polar form and this is general polar form. So de Moivre's use गर्नको लागि हामीले जेनरलाइज गर्नुपर्छ. जनरल फर्ममा लेख्दा हामी के को टर्म लेख्छौं, हरेक cos र sin को पिरियड भनेको 360 हुन्छ. हरेक 360 को पिरियड 1, पिरियड 2, पिरियड 3 मा कन्भर्ट गर्दा we can add 360k in the given angle. जति एंगल छ त्यो एंगलमा हामी 360 into k 360 into k चाहिँ प्लस गर्छौं. यसले गर्दा cos र sin का all possible भ्यालुहरु क्याल्कुलेट गर्न सकिन्छ. त्यसैले आएको एंगलमा प्लस गरौं. So if you find out यो 3 लाई हटाउने हो, यसमा k को टर्ममा लाने बित्तिकै यसलाई पनि zk लेखौं, zk. So if you find the value of zk, then it will be cos 360k plus I sin 360k whole power 1/3. यदि हामीले यो पोलर फर्म भयो, यो जनरल पोलर फर्म भयो भने यो 3 लाई हटाउनको लागि हामीले 1/3 गरेको, उतापट्टि लाँदा 1/3 हुन्छ. और 3 multiply by 1/3 गर्दा we can cancel 3 and 3. Then after 0 degree not necessary to write over here. 0 degree नलेखे पनि हुन्छ. 0 plus भएपछि सेम हुन्छ 360k. 0 plus this means 360k अनि यताको 3 हटाउँदा 1/3. Now we can use the de Moivre's theorem. So cos 360k divided by 3 plus I sin 360k divided by 3. So this is obtained by using de Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. So here यो स्टेपमा हामीले de Moivre's theorem युज गर्यौं. दिएको एंगलमा यो पावर n ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने. 360k भनेको थीटा, थीटा इन्टु n, 1/3 भनेको n, n टाइम्स थीटा गर्दा यो रिजल्ट आउँछ. दिस इज अल्सो थीटा, दिस इज अल्सो n. सो n थीटा लेख्दा यो स्टेप आउँछ. n मा अपन भएको भएर हाम्रो 3 अलरेडी अपन मा आउँछ. नाउ वी क्यान सिम्प्लिफाई इट लाइक दिस अल्सो. सो 3 and 360 means 120. 3 and 360 means 120. So write down 120k plus I sin 120k. So this is the value of zk. So in this step we can put the value of different value of k and finding the solution of this question. So now we can put the value of k in this statement. So write down the k. So put k is equal to 0, 1 and 2 only. We have to find the cube root. Cube root is given here. So cube root भनेपछि we have 3 values of this one, of this question. 3 टा भ्यालु हुनुपर्छ क्यूब रुटमा. स्क्वायर रुट छ भने 2 टा भ्यालु हुन्छ. For this we can put 0 and 1 only. क्यूब रुट भनेपछि 3 टाको लागि स्टार्टिङ 0 बाट गर्ने. 0 1 2 1 2. So 1 value, 2 value, 3 value. So we should have 3 values over here. So put z0 is equal to cos 0 degree plus I sin 0 degree. So the k को ठाउँमा 0 राखौं. k को ठाउँमा 0, k को ठाउँमा 0 गर्दा z0. I sin 120 into 0 means it is also 0. So cos 0 means 1 and I times sin 0 means it is 0. So the value is 1. So it is the one of the solution of cube root of unity. Similarly, if you put the value of k1, then zk will be z1. k को ठाउँमा 1 पुट गरौं. त्यसो गर्दा यो ठाउँमा k को ठाउँमा 1 पुट गर्दा we get cos 120 plus I sine 120. So cos 120 means its value is minus 1 by 2, and sine 120 means its value is root 3 by 2. So as a whole its value is 2. This one after taking LCM. So if we put the value of k 2, अब k को ठाउँमा 2 पुट गरौँ, जहाँ k छ त्यहाँ 2 पुट गर्दा it will be cos 120 into 2 plus I sine 120 into 2. So if we solve it, then it will be cos 240 plus I sine 240, and its value is cos 180 plus 60. So cos 60 means minus 1 by 2 plus sine 240 means it's also minus 180 plus 60. So it lies in third quadrant and its value is negative. So write down negative. Cos 60 means root 3 by 2. So if you take the LCM, then you will get minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. So hence cube root of unity, hence cube roots of unity are 1 comma minus 1 plus I root 3 divided by 2 and minus 1 minus I root 3 divided by 2. So these are the cube root of unity and these are the solutions. So in this step, wherever we have k, we can substitute the value of k turn by turn 0, 1 and 2. यसरी 0, 1 र 2 1 by 1 put गर्दै गयो भने we get the required solution or required term. So these are the cube root of unity. So one of the solution is this, another solution is this, and next one solution is this one. So in this way we can solve the cube root of unity by using de Moivre's theorem. So for this, first of all we should convert any question into polar form. Then after we can change into general polar form. We have to generalize. Then after we can use de Moivre's theorem in terms of k, and we can put the value of k 0, 1 and 2 turn by turn. So finally we get the solution. So now we have this question. So we have to find the square root of this question by using de Moivre's theorem. So your question pani de Moivre's theorem sanga related छ. So for this, first of all we have to find this question into the polar form. So दिएको question लाई polar form मा change गर्नुहोस्. So here minus 2 root 3 I means x plus iy. So comparing real part and imaginary part, we get the value of x. So x is equal to here minus 2, real part is equal to real part, and value of y is imaginary part is equal to imaginary part. So value of y is minus 2 root 3, coefficient of I and coefficient of I. So in this way we can compare this one. So similarly from the above process, as we written over there to find the r, this is value of r and minus 2 square, value of x is minus 2, value of y is minus 2 root 3 whole square, and if you solve it then we get 4 plus 4 3s are 12. So this is 16 and 16 means it is 4. And when you find the tan theta, then the formula is y upon x, and the value of y is minus 2 root 3, value of x is minus 2, this is 2, 2 and cancel. So root 3 means it is tan 180 plus theta. Theta means it is 60. Theta means it is 60 degree. किन हामीले यसरी 180 plus theta लेख्यौं त भन्दा it depends upon the sign of x and y. As you see that the sine of x and sine of y both are negative. x र y को साइन दुईटै नेगेटिभ छ, दुईटै नेगेटिभ छ र नेगेटिभ साइन हामीलाई अघि भर्खरै जस्तो डिफाइन गर्न सक्छौं. x dash, here is y dash. So here is plus and plus, here is plus and minus, no, minus and plus, and here is minus and minus, here is plus and minus. So हाम्रो यहाँ x पनि नेगेटिभ y पनि नेगेटिभ भएको कारणले हामी यो थर्ड क्वाड्रेन्ट लिन्छौं. So we take the third quadrant, and in third quadrant we have 180 plus theta. Change नहुने भ्यालु हामी लिन्छौं 90 into 2, इभन नम्बर लिनुपर्छ एंगल. So 180 plus theta हुन्छ. त्यसैले 180 plus something लेख्नु पर्यो. थीटा को ठाउँमा √3 means it is the value of tan 60. So √3 भनेको minimum value भनेको 60 हो. Theta is the minimum value. So write down 180 plus 60. So theta is equal to what? 180 plus 60 means it is 240. So our answer is, or angle is 240 degree. So this question -2 minus √3i is equal to r cos theta r sin theta, r cos theta plus r sin theta. यदि हामी यो क्वेशनलाई z लेख्यौं भने हामीले के पाउन सक्छौं? यसमा r भनेको हाम्रो छ 4 cos theta भनेको हाम्रो 240 डिग्री प्लस I sin theta भनेको 240 डिग्री. So by question अनुसार हाम्रो स्क्वायर रुट निकाल्नु पर्छ. Here is square root is given. स्क्वायर रुट को लागि चाहिँ अब हामी z स्क्वायर गर्छौं अथवा यताको 2 हटाउँदा यतापट्टि 1/2 हुन्छ. 1/2 लेख्छौं. यसलाई पोलर फर्ममा लैजाउँ. पहिला पोलर फर्ममा zk. First of all, change into polar form, general polar form. It is polar form, and write down 4 cos 240 plus 360k. This is the question, and plus I sin 240 plus 360k. This is general polar form. यो हामीले पोलर फर्ममा क्वेशनलाई पोलर फर्ममा कन्भर्ट गर्यौं r र थीटा को भ्यालु राखेर. त्यसरी नै अब यो z लाई k को टर्ममा लैजाउँ. यसरी k को टर्ममा लानु भनेको जनरल पोलर फर्म हो र दिएको एंगलमा अलवेज 360 into k गरौँ. यसबाट पोसिबल जनरल भ्यालुहरु आउँछ, पोसिबल सल्युसन आउँछ. 360 भनेको यसको पिरियड हो. साइन र कस को पिरियड अलवेज 360 हुन्छ. त्यसैसँग इन्टु k गरौँ. k भनेको इट इज पोजिटिभ इन्टिजर. So 360 into 1, 360 into 2. When you turn out revolution, it जब हामीले रिभोल्युसन गर्छौं यसको डिफरेंट भ्यालुहरु आउँछ. सो इन दिस वे, सो बाइ क्वेशन, अब क्वेशन अनुसार हामीले यसलाई चाहिँ चेन्ज गर्न सक्छौं. zk is equal to 4 times cos 240 plus 360k plus I sin 240 plus 360k whole power 1/2. 1/2 यसो गर्न सक्छौं. क्वेशन अनुसार हाम्रो स्क्वायर रुट दिएको हुनाले यहाँ पावरमा 1/2 लेखेको हो. स्क्वायर रुट भन्नुको अर्थ यहाँनेर हाम्रो रुट अन्डर हो. रुट अन्डर को मिनिङ के हो? 1/2 हो. स्क्वायर रुट भनेकै स्क्वायर रुट, यस्तो रुट अन्डर को कुरा हो. त्यसलाई 1/2 लेख्न सकिन्छ. यसमा स्क्वायर रुट राख्नु र यसमा स्क्वायर रुट राख्नु एउटै मिनिङ हो. नाउ वी क्यान युज द by de Moivre's theorem. So it will be 4 to the power 1/2. And then after cos 240 plus 360k divided by 2 plus I sin 240 plus 360k divided by 2. So this is obtained by de Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. R को power n. This is n. So write down r to the power n. Cos n theta. This is n. This is theta. So n times theta means this upon 2. This is theta and this is n. So n times theta means 1/2. This upon 1/2. So this is the solution of zk. ओके, हाम्रो लास्ट जेड को भ्यालु अथवा जेनरल पोलार फर्मको भ्यालु यस्तो आयो। डी मोइभर्स थियोरम युज गर्दा आउने टर्म चाहिँ हामीसँग यस्तो छ। अब हामीले यसमा पुट गर्न सक्छौँ के को भ्यालु 0 एन्ड 1 दुईटा मात्रै भ्यालु यहाँ पुट गर्छौँ किनकि स्क्वायर रुट दिएको छ। सो इट हैज ओन्ली 2 सल्युशंस और 2 रूट्स। दैट्स वाई सब्स्टिट्यूट 0 एन्ड 1 इन द प्लेस अफ के र के को ठाउँमा हामी पालै पालो 0 र 1 पुट गर्छौँ। So let's put 0 in the place of k, then it will be z0. So 4 means 2 square and square in square cancel, or 1 by 2 means root 4 means it is 2. So direct यसलाई 2 लेख्न सकिन्छ। And cos k को भ्यालु 0 राख्दा this term will be collapsed, यो term 0 हुन्छ। 240 by 2 गर्दाखेरि 120 degree plus I sin 120 degree। यता जे एंगल आउँछ यता पनि त्यही लेख्दै हुन्छ because angle are same, these two angles are same। So if you find out the value from here, then cos 120 means cos 180 minus 60। So the value of cos 60 is minus 1 by 2 plus I sin 120 means root 3 upon 2। So its value is, if you take the LCM from here, then 2 and 2 cancelled and minus 1 plus I root 3. So this is the one of the answer। And if you put the value of K1 in this statement, then we get Z1 and 4 को power root 4 means it is 2 and cos 240 plus k को ठाउँमा 1 राख्दा 240 plus 360 divided by 2 plus I sin 240 plus 360 into 1 means 360, k को ठाउँमा 1 राख्दा it will be same divided by 2, and if we solve it then we get cos 240 plus 360 means 600 divided by 2 and I sin 600 divided by 2 and 2 times cos 300 plus I sin 300 and 2 times cos 300 means cos 360 minus 60. So the value of cos 60 is 1 by 360 minus means it is 1 by 2 and I sin 360 minus 60, sin 60 means minus root 3 divided by 2. So its value is 2 to cancel after taking LCM, or we can write like this I root 3 divided by 2, 2 to cancel. So 1 minus I root 3 is the solution. Hence required square root of required square roots are 1 is minus 1 plus I root 3 and 1 minus I root 3. So these are the solutions. So these are the square root. So square root means we should have two values, दुईटा भ्यालु हुनुपर्छ, एउटा भ्यालु यो छ, यो छ। एकपटक 0 पुट गर्दा एउटा सल्युसन आउँछ, 1 पुट गर्दा अर्को सल्युसन आउँछ। यसरी चाहिँ हामी निकाल्न सक्छौं।